Fala família, tudo bem com vocês? Aqui quem fala é o meu João Vitor e hoje estamos aqui para mais um vídeo no canal. E galera, estamos aqui para mais uma luta dos inscritos no WWE2K20. E nesse vídeo teremos 3 lutas, não será 2, será 3. A primeira luta é John Cena contra Brock Lesnar, o pedido do meu parceiro Marco. Então Marco, curta a luta aí, espero que você goste. Galera, a segunda luta é Ed contra Jeff Hardy do meu amigo Willen. Eu espero que eu esteja falando certo. Ele pediu Jeff Hardy e Ed, eu já simulei, vai ser a segunda luta, então Willen, eu espero que você goste da batalha. A terceira luta é Finn Balor contra The Undertaker, pedido do meu parceiro Hugo, então Hugo, curta a luta aí, foi bem da hora de fazer. Dois lutadores que eu gosto bastante, na verdade os 6 lutadores aí que vão aparecer no vídeo eu curto bastante, então foi bem da hora de fazer aí, então espero que vocês gostem. Não se esqueçam de deixar o like, se inscrever no canal, ativar o sininho para não perder nenhum vídeo e compartilhar com seus amigos para fazer a família crescer ainda mais. Forte abraço, fui!
WWE has ever seen. And John Cena is without a doubt one of the most beloved superstars of all time. He's got the whole universe at his back. Comes the beast.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar is the one true constant here in WWE. No matter the opponent, no matter the odds, he seems to always find the win and leave the other man broken in the process. I don't know how any man can climb in the ring with Lesnar with even the slightest hope of a victory.
Hey, that's the thing, guys. Anything can happen in WWE, and any man who can beat the beast instantly becomes a legend.
If you're John Cena, you gotta have nightmares of your battles with Brock Lesnar over the years. Remember SummerSlam 2014 when Brock Lesnar picked up perhaps the most one-sided, lopsided victory in WWE history. And that very night has got to remain on the mind of John Cena as he steps in the ring tonight.
John Cena has been to Suplex City. The question is, tonight, can John Cena survive Suplex City?
Extreme Rules means anything goes and the fight can go anywhere in the arena, the locker room, or the parking lot. But pin or submission must occur in the ring.
One of the dangers of an Extreme Rules match is it can very quickly turn into an all-out brawl.
Well, a match like this shows what having devious intentions is all about.
A competitor.
Look at this! Cena with a diving famouser! Unreal!
Is there something to focus on when preparing for this career-altering match?
You got to accept the fact that you're going to be punished like you've never been punished before, and no mercy will be given.
In this situation, you can completely unload on your opponent, and a referee's count can't stop you.
You can set the rule book ablaze.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. Oh, kick right in the gut. In the face. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Oh, foot just stomping down. Oh, it's Cena turning the tables. Boom, right in the button.
If you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Oh, right to the face.
I like the way you describe this match, Byron. It's one giant free-for-all. And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars.
It is, Cole, and unfortunately, matches like this usually result in injury. Sometimes serious injury.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Guillotine applied.
Cena with no... Whoa, he works his way out. Oh, clothesline. And up the turnbuckle goes Cena.
From the top.
Oh, leg drop from the top rope. Are you kidding me? I think he just punched him in the chest. There's a fisherman suplex. How could Brock Lesnar just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one?
The lack of rules has exposed him to some real punishment.
I don't know about you guys, but when Brock Lesnar left WWE back in 2004, I assumed we'd never see him again. But I was wrong, and I couldn't be happier than I was.
I knew he'd be back.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal. I think he just punched him in the chest. Oh, kick right to the gut.
John Cena got him there.
Ha! Now it's Lesnar making him pay. Do we get a measurement on that?
Are we seeing the last gasp from these men?
It could be the last gasp, as you say, Michael. Really a time for Cena or Lesnar to rally. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has. And Lesnar goes for the pin. Here's the cover. Pin broken up easily.
That's all right, Cole.
Byron, you mentioned Lesnar's extended leave from WWE in 2004, which was at the height of his WWE career, just months removed from being WWE champion. However, he used that time away wisely, making a name for himself in the MMA world.
I think that's understating it a little bit, Cole. The truth is, Brock Lesnar was the top dog in MMA for a long time. Heck, I'd say he can still be an MMA champ today.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the beast.
A lot of damage taken on by Lesnar. I'm not sure how this is going to pan out.
Don't count the beast out yet. He's going to come out of this Extreme Rules match a different man.
Right now, Brock needs to find the form that has made him a dominant force.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next. Now John Cena is keeping a good tempo. That's what he does. Keep on the attack.
He's looking for the win. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
I think he just punched him in the chest. Oh, John Cena. Hey!
Wow, I gotta say that I'm in shock. I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight. Brock Lesnar is in a real bad spot here.
Look out here. He's got something cooking.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Oh, here we go. Boom.
Uh-oh, guys. It's coming. Here it is. Shot in the end, Toe. How does one survive the beast? Here's your answer.
Your winner, John Cena! Sometimes Brock Lesnar seems inhuman, but tonight, John Cena proves he's human after all.
It was not easy, but the beast,
Where's it?
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
Straight punch! Jarring. Back in from the floor. The Rated R Superstar has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar,
Edge was the first Money in the Bank ladder match winner, Grand Slam champion, an incredible career here in WWE.
The ultimate opportunist, no stranger to the big stage, one of the most accomplished superstars ever to step foot in a WWE ring.
And his opponent, representing the Hardy Boys, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
A true daredevil in every sense of the word, Jeff Hardy is immune to fear.
Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former United States champion, former World Heavyweight champion. And what's amazing to think about, guys, is that the career of Jeff Hardy started at just the young age of 16 when he made his WWE debut.
For over 20 years, this man has walked the tightrope. He's almost ended his career on many occasions, but he still lives for the moment.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
The World Heavyweight Champion is ready to defend his ground. I don't think I see an ounce of doubt in the champion. He absolutely believes he's leaving tonight with his title, Byron.
Well, it would be hard to argue with him, Michael. I could tell by the way he entered the arena today that he was in a different kind of zone. The type of zone that only champions go to.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
comes an atomic drop.
Edge looking on his game right now.
Oh, he came prepared tonight.
DDT. Flapjack. Jeff Hardy has proven throughout his career that he thrives when the stakes are at their highest. How does that high-risk, high-reward strategy come into play for him here?
Look, Jeff Hardy, you have to expect the unexpected. He's a born innovator. Whether he's climbing the ropes or a ladder or through the ranks of the WWE, he's going to do whatever it takes without too much thought for his well-being.
Well, some might call Jeff Hardy's strategy dangerous, but I'd call it successful. His unconventional approach has carried him to multiple championship reigns, and it could get him the win here.
Edge is unloading his arsenal.
Things are really going his way now.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Look out here. He's got something cooking. During the Attitude Era, Edge was a member of the frightening trio known as the Brood. That unholy...
Look at this. Diving crossbody.
Throwing all caution to the wind. So remarkable.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Oh, what a snapmare.
Ah, perfectly executed.
The rated R superstar with a wicked spear. That's gotta be it.
And Edge is your winner. Let's take a look at why Edge is the ultimate opportunist.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
Big victory for him here in this one. The ultimate opportunist figured out a way to win here tonight.
What a spectacular championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
What the?
And no luck against Edge there.
Back now inside the ring. We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
Connects with the championship.
Oh man, that one landed square too.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
The ultimate opportunist.
Watch out.
Ouch.
Spear.
The legend continues. The mythical, immortal, the phenom.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
The greatest winning streak in sports history. When Undertaker went 21-0 at WrestleMania. It is a streak that will never, ever be duplicated.
The Undertaker is one of, if not the most prolific performer in pay-per-view in WWE history. The man has won Royal Rumbles. He's won WWE championships. And as you mentioned, Cole, the streak will never be matched.
On the big stage, the Demon is here!
You know it's a special occasion when the Demon arrives.
The deepest, darkest part of Finn Balor's personality exposed for the world to see.
In a quest for psychological warfare, Finn Balor just brought out the heavy artillery.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
What a moment!
What a spectacle, and what a big fight we're about to witness. When Balor dons the war paint, It's like his abilities are taken to the next level.
Any superstar who has ever competed against this man knows it's one thing to face Finn Balor, but it is a completely different experience when you are staring across the ring at the Demon.
The Demon is so unpredictable, so vicious, so unlike your everyday Finn Balor that you have to come up with a whole different game plan to face him. Finn Balor simply transforms completely when the Demon takes over.
And on the other end is The Undertaker, a living legend who's faced many of WWE's all-time greats and laid most of them to rest.
Getting in the ring with the dead man can make or break your career. Most likely break.
Mesmerizing athleticism.
Finn Balor must have kissed the Blarney Stone because he's yapping out there.
Elbow smash.
Wicked body shot.
Not looking good right now. Big first right into the buckle.
Undertaker looking mortal here.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Corey, we've seen Finn Balor overcome so many obstacles before as the Demon. What do you think will be the key to doing it again tonight?
Well, when Finn Balor's overtaken by the Demon, he draws on something that I can only describe as otherworldly inspiration. He's more aggressive, more resilient, quicker, stronger. When he puts all that together, like he should here, he is downright terrifying.
Balor looking on his game right now. Downward spiral.
See ya. The Demon is starting to emerge.
He can't allow himself to let up now.
I think it's fair to say that everyone has their own demons, but if you ask Finn Balor...
Whoa!
Drop kick!
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Got the... Oh my goodness, crushing it! I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
We're gonna take her with the body punches, man.
Spine buster!
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Elbow smash! Uh-oh. Look at this!
Uh-oh, right. This is some great offense by Finn Balor.
Wicked body shot. Oh, nasty impact.
Spinning kick to the gut. He's got him here. He's got him on. And looking helpless right now.
Look at this. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Boom, what a kick. Things have gone from bad to worse for The Undertaker.
He won't quit, but it might be better if he did.
It's time for The Undertaker to rise just one more time. 2, 3. Ooh, tossed with with the suplex. The Undertaker digs deep into his opponent's head every chance he gets.
Back now inside the ring.
KO punch.
Have a stiff neck for a while. Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Wicked body shot. And Undertaker showing such creativity.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
He's taking it up top.
Finn Balor perched on top. Here it comes.
Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker.
And Finn Balor is your winner.
Here we see how the Demon propelled Finn Balor to victory.
Here is your winner,